Megan Rapinoe could not make it tonight. Nice. No, we're going to pretend she's a good time. All right.
At the 2025 ESPYs, Shane Gillis tore into Megan Rapinoe.
Donald Trump wants to stage a UFC fight on the White House lawn. The last time he staged a fight in D.C., Mike Pence almost died. Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that.
Donald Trump and the fact that
on the screen from Wired.com, if people don't know Wired, technology-based magazine, one of the best, tech kind of publications that's out there. Metadata shows the FBI's, quote, raw Jeffrey Epstein prison video was likely modified. Metadata embedded in the video and analyzed by Wired and independent video forensic experts shows that rather than being a direct export from the prison surveillance system, the footage was modified, likely using the professional editing tool Adobe Premiere Pro. The file appears to have been assembled from at least 2 source clips, saved multiple times, exported, uploaded to the DOJ website where it was presented as, quote, raw footage. That is, interesting, isn't it? The metadata analysis shows at the very least that there was some manipulation. I mean, we can sympathize perhaps in some respects if you're like, hey, here's all the footage that we have. We edited it for clarity or something, but they called it raw. Okay, they called it raw. Let's be clear about raw. Now, let's go ahead and put the video up on the screen just to show, some of the problems. So everybody take a look. Let's loop that again, guys, shall we? Look at the timestamp. It jumps from 11:58 to midnight at 12 a.m.
And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999. So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing, so we're looking for that video.
Right, so every night there's 1 minute of missing footage.
a Wired investigation found that the Department of Justice may be lying about video surveillance as it pertains to Epstein.
4-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy, you clap for that.
He took a shot at the W.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver, because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason.
Damn.
It's an alien joke. What are you booed up there, dude? Shut up. Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets. So maybe he wasn't right about everything.
Went after Trump some more, the mass deportations, and Aaron Rodgers.
Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. There you go, lighten up a little. This is not serious. We'll see about this one. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women. Yeah, hell yeah. Who yelled? Drewski? Thank you, bro. Oh, John Jones? Yeah. What are you, nut jobs over there? Hell yeah.
Not to be outdone, he went after Caitlin Clark and
Shohei Ohtani couldn't make it tonight. Man, I hope his interpreter didn't bet that he was going to be here. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation talent. No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions: pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime.
that was a bar. I'm not going to lie. But the MAGA influencers would enter the chat.
Well, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Alligator Alcatraz. The entrance here is a 30-foot tall wall. None of this was here 5 days ago. It's got razor wire on the top. Just unbelievably impressive what the state of Florida has done here. Over my shoulder is the actual facility. As you can see, we'll be entering soon. This is the entry gate for Alligator Alcatraz. Whew, got mosquitoes everywhere. They're like laying, there you go, look at that. Not a fun place to be put in prison. You do not want to go here. Obviously, this is going to be a 5,000 bed federal facility. President Trump will be here soon. I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes right now, and we saw at least 30 alligators on our way in driving. It is in the middle of truly nowhere. It took us an hour, 4-hour drive to get here today. It's crazy. Look at that. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. As far as the eye can see, you go in, you don't come out. And if you do, the alligators get you, and the mosquitoes. Jeez. All right. Okay, we'll show you inside. Follow along. It's going to be amazing.
Like this dude, Benny Johnson, leading the way of pure stupidity. He saw Gillis's monologue and tweeted, "Comedian Shane Gillis calls January 6th staged and makes a Jeffrey Epstein murder joke that has the crowd roaring at the ESPYs. We control culture now." Alex Young, the founder of Consequence, would reply, "Benny Johnson, dumber than bricks. Even Haas took it easy on him. He was making fun of Trump, man." However you feel about Shane Gillis, I was entertained. I thought it was funny. So there. Let me just go to this. Benny Johnson has been proven to be a serial plagiarist. That is why he got fired from BuzzFeed News. It is always the same sort of people, whether they are a failed actor like Ben Shapiro, or, failed Hollywood writer like Ben Shapiro, failed actor like Michael Knowles, failed comedian from the guy that I can't even remember who runs away from Sam Cedar in a debate. It is always the same exact people. People who are once a thing, and then they show themselves for who they really are, and that side of the political aisle was like, join us. Come on. So am I surprised that Benny Johnson, who quite literally has to copy-paste other people's work to be successful and to make a name for himself, does not understand jokes? No. I'm not surprised in the slightest. I think what's more surprising is the fact that he has been given not a second chance, but he's been given such a huge platform that I'm even seeing now the Attorney General of Florida is going on his program. And on top of this, he also held a podcast interview with Speaker of the House Mike Johnson about how they're going to do one thing, and then he leaves the podcast, goes onto the House floor, and does the exact opposite. Benny Johnson is the sort of well-paid shill that encapsulates the MAGA movement. It is, let me run with conspiracy theories, let me try to fearmonger as much as possible, but when I could actually be a journalist and hold them accountable, I don't. Because that's where the money is. And that's exactly what Benny Johnson is chasing. So not only does he have a stupid name, aside from Benny the Bull, owning it and being awesome, he also is a cheater at this very industry in what we do. So huge hack, huge POS. Don't take anything he says seriously. And lastly, he is pro-fascism, which is, if there weren't red flags already, that should be it. Because what he's doing with Alligator Auschwitz is promoting a deportation system and the starvation where people are getting one bug-infested meal a day, the toilets are clogging, and it is going to be held as a concentration camp. So good for you, Benny. Hope the money's good. You should go subscribe to my new show, The Rick Strom Show. I'm going to be interviewing people from sports, music, journalists, authors, sports doctors. It's going to be fantastic. Please go subscribe. Thank you.